So I'm going to do a few videos where you get to look out over the ocean. You don't get to feel the breeze, unfortunately. It's a real nice, light breeze. It's probably 72, maybe 74 degrees Fahrenheit. And yesterday I was saying we took a bus tour, and one of the places we stopped was Santa Clara, which a man in Havana that we talked to, a bookstore owner, really knowledgeable. And a lot of people here are knowledgeable, well-educated. What for, I don't know. But we were going and we stopped at Che Guevara's memorial. And he is highly revered here. He's been made into a martyr, which they kind of seem offended when you say that. But I'm, of course, reading about him and some uncensored, unabridged versions that are not being censored by the American press, which is kind of fascinating. He seems to be it seems that he was a true revolutionary, that he looked at the way things were and thought they can be different. I'm curious if there's such a thing as an afterlife, if he's looking down at Cuba and going, oh yeah, we did them a service, they're much better off, or if he's looking and saying, boy, I don't know. Like I said, they talked, the guides have been the most informative, and you don't know whether they're scripted or not, but they talk about a period when Russia went, because Russia came in here for a while, but it's funny, the people enjoy the Canadians, the Europeans, but the Russians they don't have respect for. I'm not sure what it is. The one man said, no, Russians have no culture. And the man who got us the baseball tickets, he spoke French, Spanish, English, and I said, do you speak Russian? And it was very brusque, no. That's no language for anybody to speak. And so, but the Che Guevara Museum is interesting, very well controlled, guards all over it, you're allowed limited access. His remains, which I don't know how they did that after reading this book on what atrocities were committed against him, how they think that they have his remains here. But the pictures of him are amazing. Bright-eyed, Gemini, born year the snake, I believe. Same as John Kennedy. It makes me curious. I'm going to do some research when I get home of how many really cool people were assassinated around the same time on the planet, and assassinated by seemingly the same people. I, of course, don't believe the Lee Harvey Oswald thing. I believe that there was an inside conspiracy. These people here believe that Che Guevara was murdered basically by the American government, the CIA, which it's hard when you look at their proof. It's not irrefutable, but it's hard to not believe what they're saying is true. And the Nazis that were working for the CIA at the time, that we, the Americans, hired after the Second World War, it's a fascinating thing. In that short span in the 60s, the number of people who really seem to be significantly changing the planet that were assassinated by a group of thugs, I'm finding curious. But those are just meandering wanderings. www.micpeakperformance.com from the beach in Cuba.